Oh, I made a bad joke.
Yeah.
I made a really bad joke.
After you took a couple, crown apples to the
Yeah.
head, which, by the way, crown apple shots, underrated shot.
The WNBA just witnessed one of the biggest backfires in recent history, and it's not what you think. We're talking about Kelsey Plum opening her mouth again.
These WNBA players, they get more unlikable every day. And the blatant jealousy, the blatant hatred towards Caitlin Clark is, it's obvious. They don't even try to hide it.
Yes, she just tried to clean up her Caitlin Clark controversy, but guess what? She made it even worse. The explanation she gave, completely absurd. The fan reaction, absolutely brutal. The damage to her reputation, 100% irreversible.
Oh, well, now Kelsey Plum's trying to backtrack on that shit. She's trying to walk it back, trying to moonwalk it back. Nah. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So
That woman better not open her mouth. Some people better just keep it shut, because seriously, you cannot fix a mess by calling it a joke.
I stand by this. Kelsey Plum needs to stop trying to be funny.
But what was the joke all about? Where is this disaster heading? The basketball community is furious. Fans are calling out. Social media is demanding answers.
league.
Caitlin Clark, I want her to clap back so bad. She needs to clap back, man. Stop being nice. Stop doing people favors. Stop trying to help a sister out. Stop doing all that stuff, bro.
Stay tuned for the complete breakdown. And if you are fed up with Kelsey's lame excuses and absurd explanations, write "just stop" in the comments, because we're about to break down the disaster. Now let's get into it. Remember that WNBA infamous All-Star press conference? The one in which Kelsey Plum jokingly called out Caitlin Clark's entire team for skipping the meeting about the viral shirt protest.
United front was determined this morning that we had a meeting for, and not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present.
Kelsey Plum finally broke her silence about that, and honestly, she should have just stayed quiet.
It was on with Sue Bird. She made some comments about said ass dragging she took, and she got obliterated.
She said she was just joking about it. She said Caitlin Clark and her teammates were too drunk to show up to the meeting. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Your defense is that you were making fun of Caitlin Clark for being hungover? Like, seriously? Caitlin Clark was literally going through the worst phase of her life. She just had the groin injury, was recovering from it, and was literally out of the spotlight.
Had to go through. Like, I've never been through anything like this. Like, and I think that's probably why it's been so hard, because like I've never really dealt with injury, and that's probably been a challenge in itself, because like when I first was feeling pain,
And sitting there talking shit about her casually and even laughing about her, not knowing her true condition, not knowing the pain she's going through. You're trying to mess it up even more? How inhumane. How unempathetic.
Kelsey Dumb strikes again. Kelsey Plum is insufferable. I mean, here we go. Out of control.
And it is not just about that. By saying so, passing such mean comments, you're not just questioning her commitment. You're literally saying the league's biggest star was too wasted to attend an important players meeting. Like, she is the most committed and the most serious player out there. How dare you talk shit about her?
Or in real life, everyone says dumb shit. Or if you say it to millions of people that were watching that game like Kelsey Plum did, then it's a pretty big issue.
She has literally made it a mess. She has made the fire even hotter. Fans are not taking that bullshit any longer. The basketball community is losing it right now. Fans are more angry than they were before. And Kelsey Plum, it was all a cover-up story on her behalf. She thought that by saying so, by speaking about it out loud, she is going to clear up the mess. But, it just backfired. She has somehow managed to make herself look even worse. Social media is exploding right now. Caitlin Clark's fans are in absolute revolt. The evidence is everywhere on all the social media platforms. On X, on Reddit. Comment sections are flooded with people calling out Plum's explanation.
I mean, you're going to mess around, and a large, massive group of fans are going to be like, enough is enough.
Fans are saying things like, she just admitted she was mocking Caitlin Clark. How is calling someone drunk supposed to be better? Kelsey Plum needs to stop talking before she ruins her career. The response has been overwhelmingly negative.
It's crazy. And it was a shot at Caitlin Clark, and everybody knows it. All right? Everybody knows that. And it was not needed.
Kelsey didn't learn from her past mistakes. She created this mess herself. The explanation she gave doesn't clear anything up. It makes everything worse, and honestly, the fans' reaction is somewhat justified.
Not to tattletale, but at Kelsey Plum, you're an idiot. You wish you could be the main attraction, and you are far from it. That's part of the issue is she thought she was going to come in this league, Kelsey Plum, and she thought she was Caitlin Clark. I can tell you right now.
They are so angry about the entire explanation because they know this was not a lighthearted casual comment about Caitlin Clark. This wasn't an offhand remark. Rather, it was a deliberate shot. It was loaded. It was calculated to throw her under the bus. An attempt to defame her publicly.
Look, it looked like a blatant shot. All right? It was a blatant shot. And it was a serious moment because...
Even last time, too, when she passed that mean comment about Caitlin Clark and her team saying, 0 members of Team Clark are present here. She said it with that attitude. Everyone immediately knew it wasn't some friendly joke. It was a direct dig at Caitlin Clark and her teammates.
So your league doesn't make a profit. And the only hopes of it making a profit is that lady right there on my screen.
Y'all only got close to the green for the first time ever because of Caitlin.
Just imagine a player who brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA. Record viewership, sold-out arenas, mainstream media coverage. What was WNBA before her? Nothing. Just nothing. Women basketball was long dead before her. She gave it a new life. What are they doing to their savior, their redeemer, their rejuvenator?
Clark's there.
You tried to get them more money last year behind the scenes. They still didn't like you. You came out and spoke out for black women and black women athletes, especially black women basketball players. They still don't like it. Don't matter what you do. The peers of the WNBA do not mess with you. It just is what it is.
Keep in mind, attempts to defame her, assault her physically, abuse her verbally, pull her down and let irrelevant people pass jokes about her. And imagine Kelsey Plum, a veteran player, basically calling her out for not being committed to the optics were terrible.
These women are insufferable. They don't deserve more money. They don't get any ratings outside of Caitlin Clark. They openly disrespect her. They don't deserve Caitlin Clark. They don't deserve attention.
Now she's literally admitting that she was making jokes at Caitlin Clark's expense. She said she was mocking the league's biggest star, saying Clark was too hungover to attend an important meeting. Everyone knows that is a goddamn lie, and that's not even just disrespectful. That is completely unprofessional. This situation reveals a serious pattern with Kelsey Plum. This isn't her first time making comments that backfire spectacularly.
Y'all need media training, bro. Like, I hate to see y'all really need media training. This was so unnecessary. And then you gonna take shots after that trash.
Remember the awkward popcorn incident? The jokes that never land?
It just did not land well. The popcorn thing did not land well.
It seems like every time Plum tries to be funny, she ends up looking foolish. And instead of learning from these mistakes, she keeps making them worse with her explanations. And as I said earlier, someone should better keep their mouth shut. Only because once they open it, it only brings disaster. And Kelsey is one of those.
Her attitude sucks. There. I said it out loud. Constantly sarcastic and acting like people are taking up her time. Okay, you're a WNBA player. You're not out here curing cancer, all right? You're not.
Here's what's really troubling about this whole situation. Kelsey Plum is supposed to be a veteran leader in this league, someone younger players can look up to. She should be someone like Sophie Cunningham, someone who helps build the WNBA's reputation, someone to stand firm with fellow players. Instead, she's creating unnecessary drama.
These are professional athletes, the leader of women, the leader of kids, people that somebody look up to. And these women always, forever and a day, crashes out on the damn internet and is looking pretty.
She's making comments that diminish other players, and when called out on it, she offers explanations that are even more damaging. We keep seeing these subtle digs from her side, these attempts to diminish Clark's impact. That's not leadership. That's the opposite of what the WNBA needs right now. So here we are. Kelsey Plum needs to stop talking, and she needs to understand that her words have consequences.
Instead of being a united front and all working together, Kelsey Plum can't help it. She's got to be a total B and still take a shot at Caitlin Clark.
Because right now, she's just hurting millions of fans out there. Caitlin Clark deserves more respect. And fans deserve more from their veteran players. Fans are calling for accountability. They want Plum to take real responsibility for her comments, not offer explanations that make things worse, not hide behind claims of bad jokes, but actually acknowledge the damage she's caused. What do you think about Plum's explanation? Did she make it worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see more such explosive videos. And if you want to know how Brittany Griner is in panic right now about Caitlin Clark's jaw-dropping revelation, click here and to watch. Sophie Cunningham becoming Caitlin Clark's biggest ally and destroyed her bullies. Click here.